I am the best. Fuck, I've been playing this game for 2 hours already. So much more fun than Call of Duty, man. I actually feel like I'm getting better.
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's events. Today's coverage of the Summit Championship is about to start. Luke Helvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beam and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
I gotta say, this is one of my favorite courses on tour. Yeah, I love this place. Can't wait to get underway.
Perfect.
Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot into the first.
Lay down, lay down.
Down the pipe.
I'm the best.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Get over that bunker. Come on. Woo!
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Oh, I scuffed that a little bit.
It was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
I'll take a solo par here.
Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Ooh.
No way I missed that.
Just 3 feet to the cup. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today.
Why is it cutting to the
Just
right?
gotta pray for good luck as that one's heading towards the sand. Getting ready to play their third.
Bogey.
Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity to make a par here. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Put it on the green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Not the result they were after there.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
I think that would have been an eagle, huh?
And a par putt awaits him.
That was birdie.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Then down she goes. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Setting up now on a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Oh my god. Look at that splice. Oh, I
Where was
fucked
that
up.
going? And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 strokes back. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ouch, that hurts.
Fuck, I'm playing like shit.
Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
This is tracking right into the front of this
It's
cup.
tracking right down for
And now on
bogey.
the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Looks like they've sliced this one, Rich.
What am I doing?
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with a 3-wood here. That was a bit of a miscue.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Such soft hands.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
God, there is wind, man. It says there's 0% wind, but there's wind. Lots of it.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this one is for his par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. This hole is a long par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. That's tiny. Taking aim from about 170 yards. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 7.
Drop, 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 drop.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
And that
Bam!
was up in for a birdie.
Let's go.
Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That should find the cut stuff. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Trying to get it to move a
Drop.
little bit to the left here.
That's a good
Yeah,
shot.
that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh,
Oh!
a par putt on the table. And that putt will drop. Well done. Here we go. The 10th hole.
Oh, that's going straight for the ball.
Even for the day. In a share of 7th.
Fashion, too.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green.
Like, perfect practice.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Even for the day. Currently tied for 6th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, that is looking
Make it a
good,
little
bro.
round draw here. Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt is for a share of 2nd. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And there it is. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, God,
this
is that looking good?
Fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. A birdie putt awaits.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well done.
Oh!
That will take him to 1 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We have a par 5 at this one. Second shot here on the 13th.
That drops. That's looking really good. This is for eagle. Perfect.
Big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place. Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 14th.
Where's the wind? I think it said there was wind. I ain't seeing no wind.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up
Shitty
here
one.
from about 200 yards.
And I make into a good one because I'm the best.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Pretty
Not
good right
easy
here,
to
right?
find the green coming out of the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. Wow, almost went in the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 3-wood.
Give me a good bounce. And a good backspin.
Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
I made that? I'm the best, baby. I'm the best.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently at -3 for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh,
It's like that ball had a
sliced
magnet
it
in it for
right
the
on
bunker.
that.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. That's brilliant out of the sand. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now at the 17th hole.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on? Do they lay up? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard.
This will
That's
do.
not the shot he was hoping for. Sitting at
that's
3 under
fine.
par. Currently second place.
Yeah, this is lovely. What a shot from that nasty lie. Should be proud of that.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
That was a gallant attempt. The best part about being a commentator, Rich, is being able to sit back and watch them have to sweat over these putts. Needs to make this one. He's currently sitting in second. And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. The ball looked a little thirsty.
You mean I can't? I'll take it.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Opting for the 5-iron.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Wonderfully played. And here we are with their 4th. Just a couple back from our leader. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that wraps up proceedings in this one. So when it's all said and done, just 2 shots the margin between them and victory, or at least a playoff, Rich. How do you assess their performance?
It was good. It was good all around. You know, couple chances they could have taken out there today, but they just didn't get it quite done. So they'll look back at those missed opportunities, no doubt, but I think they're also going to be very thrilled with the fact they had such a good finish, just 2 strokes back. Great performance.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
I'm not up to date with fucking name brands, golf clubs, balls and shit. Who fucking knows what's better than what?
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. Great to be with you guys.
Oh, it's a win. I put backspin on it, though.
Today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Took my chance for birdie, too.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to cut that much.
Big putt for par coming up. He's currently tied for 11th. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for
pretty good shot.
Like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit.
Bullshit, he makes this. Get the fuck out of here.
Where you can drive the green, yes. but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craigie Heights.
Okay, so that finishes that hole.
That should have been my birdie.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Wouldn't have any other way, baby.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, what a super shot. Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
God, that wind is something
They've
else.
got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Let's return to live play now. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Straight out of the top draw.
Love watching this player around the greens.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Like, go for that fucking rough you.
Not bad. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard.
Terrible swing.
Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course.
I don't want to watch this guy.
Can
we fuck off?
He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Nice line. That's a good punt to make, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway.
That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. He's 2 shots back. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
And
Wait,
coming
what?
up well short.
And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace.
What the fuck was that? Now it's way over. Bro, this game is fucked.
Playing their 4th shot. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Great
That's exactly
touch.
where my fucking...
Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now over to Ricky
No,
Fowler.
don't want to watch it.
He's one
Fuck
stroke
off.
behind his rival in this event.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Wow, that's misjudged. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Just didn't drop.
Yeah, that was misjudged too, I
Putting for
guess.
bogey.
Fuck off.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Defensive.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. From around 170 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
That's a good looking shot there. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh, nice line. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
From around 140 yards here.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9 iron.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And choosing the 8 iron here.
This one's left of the green.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? He has this putt to save his par. Looking good. And in it goes for the par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 4 back after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Wait.
Didn't
Get the
quite have
fuck
right
out.
stuff
Wait,
there.
what?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This game's rigged, man.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, for par. Good luck. 29 feet. Cut. No, maybe that much. A little more. To be for double bogey.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer.
Double
here.
bogey.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
No, it's for
down
double
it goes.
bogey.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And he's down there.
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Time to face a par 4 now. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Going with the 5-iron here. This one's heading towards the rough, I think.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. "15 feet to the cup."
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off
Man,
a
I
bogey
don't
on the
care
last
about
hole.
this motherfucker, man.
It's time to
Like,
check on the
skip this
leaderboard.
shit.
And a little slide down
Hey.
the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. And now stepping onto this par
There
3
ain't no
hole.
responding. I'm
Coming
done,
off of
buddy.
a bogey.
Got cooked.
Looking for a birdie.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Yes, gotta think that's a certain birdie from there.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind's starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Roll into the green.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. A 7-footer right here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Ooh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Time now for the 4th shot. That's nicely done. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
You like that, didn't you? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Give me a kick to the left, we're laughing.
And he's hit that inside the range. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. And this putt is for a final score of 74. Okay, steady now. This next putt is for bogey. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, Henny, that was some match. We thought it'd be a great rivalry, and it absolutely was. But how proud would this player be to have taken down Ricky Fowler despite not winning the event?
Luke, this player will be brimming with pride. What a great result. They challenged Ricky Fowler and beat him. Now, they'll be telling that story in the pub a few times in the coming weeks.
Well, that'll just about... PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Well struck. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
And that makes him tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh, just missed that one. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Little birdie look in here.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament. This hole is a par 4. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now a par 5 hole awaits. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 7th.
What happened here?
It's a little wayward.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Now it goes way too far. Bro, this shit is weird.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, so close. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. That's well holed. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That's not what they were looking for. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Wait, this is for par?
12 feet to the cup coming up. Like the look of this one. Nicely holed. And for par. And now heading
What you said
over
last
to
time, you
Harold
stupid
Varner
cunt.
III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Bunker bound.
Looks like it's heading to the sand. This sand shot awaits.
Bunker bound.
That one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. Quality shot, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Got to try and save the par here.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Oh, give me a triple bogey.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Okay, let's head to the next.
Stupid.
And now let's head over to Harold
Dude,
Varner the
fuck
third.
off.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Oh my God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
What do you make that?
Handy effort, that one. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par.
Let's miss that too.
That's frustrating.
Fuck it, don't care. Fuck it. Fucking round
Yeah,
over.
well hold. Let's move on to the next. Canada's Brooke Henderson currently on top of the leaderboard here. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Bunker bound.
Where did that come from? That's not his style.
That's not his
What does that lie look like?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner the third.
He's just
we
coming
skip
off a drop
it.
shot on that last hole.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Putt is underway.
It's gonna miss.
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
It's gonna roll
This
so
putt's
far.
about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one. That is a Brucey bonus.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right.
I mean, yeah, alright.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This one's for birdie. Hey, that's a chance. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. The Spaniard, John Rahm, currently on top of things right now. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Look out!
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
No.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now
Birdie.
that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be #1 because he seemingly has zero
All right, we're taking
weaknesses.
bogey.
I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete. You just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. 3 over for the day. This is their 5th shot. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
Chipping in for bogey. Happy and sad all the same breath.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Well, this should find the short grass.
This one headed left.
Give me a kick. Not that much. Shit.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's disappointing. Always nice to have a birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Teeing off now on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was wonderfully done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, that's a clutch par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. This shot from around 210 yards. Going with the 5-wood. Heading towards the rough, this one. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down.
Where's the backspin, man?
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the hole way. Oh, Canada. Brooke Henderson leads this tournament.
I think I just proved you wrong, homie.
Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? And here we are with their fourth. Playing their fifth shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Looking better.
And with it, that concludes his event. And Rich, even without the win, it's fair to say this is a big-time week for this player.
Well, they got themselves in contention. They got a taste of what it takes to win on the PGA Tour. Didn't finish the week where they had hoped to, but I gotta say, this is a lot better than I think they possibly even expected to finish.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich...
Lost all my sponsorships. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Look at this shit.
Headed to the rough.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there.
Nicely done.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. This one started out on a good line. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits
hear you
in
crying.
second
Get the
place
fuck off.
behind Colin Morikawa. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
as they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Even for the day. Trying to break into the top 10. Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. I think that ugly lie really affected them on that shot. Not a surprising result, really.
Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
This would be a great up and down. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Colin Morikawa currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. It's on a good line. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Not a bad line, this one. Around 110 yards to go. He's 2 shots back. Choosing the 9-iron here.
What happened on that fucking swing, man?
Their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. And he needs this to save par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Going with the 7.
It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around.
I'm seeing get the fuck off my goddamn
yards
screen.
out.
That's what I'm seeing down there. Fuck off with this shit, man.
The 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. This putt for par here.
That starts off on a good line.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Has to put this one downhill.
Looking good.
Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. The strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. 3 shots off the lead. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 8th.
Yeah, that's just throwing off my tempo, man, having to watch these fucking replays.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. He's got this for his part. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into the top 10. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach.
Why is it splicing to the right when I'm swinging to the left?
It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Going with the hybrid.
Back into the fucking rough again.
Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace.
Put it in the fucking water. I don't even care, bro. This shit's pissing me off.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this
Oh,
rivalry.
fuck
Let's see
off
what
with this
happens.
shit.
Okay, time to return to the action. Now just 1 over par. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Great touch.
Putting for bogey here. And that's a little disappointing. Dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze.
Put it
can
right in the
cover
fucking
that bunker
bunker.
on the
I don't even
left-hand
care
side.
anymore.
But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Two over for the day. This putt is about 15 feet.
I'm
to
getting
the
sick
hole.
of this fucking
Looking
game
to
now.
drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
Get excited. This could go in.
No, it's not.
Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Now 5 strokes behind. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Yes, they've made it. And he dances his way to the
Wow.
top 10 after that delightful shot. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
That's some good golf right there. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Five feet coming up to the cup.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do.
I already beat the hole. Why would I care? Bro, fuck off.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. And there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
No, that's too bad. And this putt to move into a tie for third place. Currently 1 under for the day.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
It was on a good line. This one's for bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And with that, he's back to even overall.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament. Pretty good shot there.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. This one's dialed in. Okay, steady now. And this putt for a final score of 71. And that's how he signs off on this event. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.